Today we are fixing doorknobs and hanging some curtains. This one has been going more and more loose over time. At least once or twice I've had this in my hand. So it's time to fix that, because that's...
And me too, so that's 4 times.
Yeah, that's not fun.
No.
You're in that room and you're like, hello? So, we need to fix that, and whilst we're doing that, we might as well try and fix those as well. And then this one is, I think, the best it can be. I don't think this will be getting any better. So I think we will leave that. There was a very big hole behind this. So, and then a big crack here. So we duct taped it. Duct tape fixes everything, right? This door might need to be replaced, because here as well, there's like a very big crack. It works like this. It's not as pretty, but maybe if we use white tape and then paint white. No, I don't know. We'll fix that eventually, but it's not a priority right now. We are gonna focus on these 3, because these are fixable. Although this one as well has some stuff that's coming loose. So I think we'll just remove that, and then when we eventually paint this door, I will fill that up and just paint over. I think that will be fine. I know I have wood in my hand. Yeah. I don't want to drop here for the cats. She's not allowed to eat wood. This is also all upside down. Did you do that on purpose?
Yeah, I did.
It's been like that for a year.
No.
Hasn't it? Oh.
For a few weeks.
Oh, a few weeks.
It fell off and the holes were too big for the screw, so...
Oh, you just did it upside down?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that. So. Okay, how do we do this? We need to
remove
the screws and then see if we can make this sturdier.
Yeah.
But I think we might just like angle this differently and then just screw it in on different places.
I think so.
If that's possible.
Yeah.
And otherwise we do have some repair putty that we can use if it's necessary, but we'll see if we need to use that. I do like the style of these door handles.
Me too.
So we will definitely keep these. Did that fit? Maybe we just try?
Yeah.
You can see on this side.
Wait, it's too overexposed.
I think they're too long. Stinky. We tried all the combinations of screws. Nothing's working. I think mainly because this door is very thin, so you don't have a lot of wood to screw into. And they already tried different positions of screws, so there isn't really a lot of wood. Pixel, come on. Oh, you're going in there. That's okay. So we are going to try with the putty and just put it around there. Also in the holes where the screws were, maybe a little bit. So maybe the screws have somewhere to attach to. And I think this is the only door we're gonna do, because I did try to tighten the screws on that one, but that is possible, but then the door handle goes very stiff. So that's not really gonna work. And if the putty works for this one, then we might try it for the bathroom as well, because there aren't any screws in there.
How is this attached?
Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Can you take the door handle? I don't want to touch it with the putty stuff. Okay, maybe? I don't know.
No.
We don't know what we're doing, and we don't want to buy new doors, because doors are expensive. So let's see. And then these holes were something like that. Okay. Better than that is just not gonna happen. It is kind of stuck. Just don't pull on it too hard. Just be careful. This screw is in pretty well, so at least one screw is attached.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. And then the putty is in there, so hopefully that will hold something together. I know that's not really the right application for that stuff, but maybe it will work.
And if you have some tips without buying new hardware,
yeah, let us know. So hopefully this will stay like this for a little bit. And if you have tips, please comment down below. On to some curtains, because it is getting into fall season. It is September, it's getting darker earlier, and when I do my dishes in the evening, it's dark outside, and it would be nicer to look at curtains instead of just a black hole. So I wanted to do some curtains, and then also by the front door and back door I wanted to do curtains. So it's 3 places. We have gathered our supplies, and we are at the window where I want a curtain. So let's hang this one first. I forgot we needed to do that as well. I thought it was as simple as just sewing the curtain and then putting it up, but there's one more step. Okay.
Yeah.
That is one advantage of a kitchen on wheels again. Can we reach it then? I think we can. I need a chair. Or is the stool enough?
Yeah, maybe.
Because we do have to take this off first. Oh, that's high enough. And then I can't do that. I need the around the corner thing.
I don't know where it is.
On the table.
Oh, okay.
The sad noise of this little screwdriver. We need the bigger one, because this...
No.
It's not gonna work. Okay, I have a bigger screwdriver, but I did find something here. I can disconnect the top part, so I don't need to screw around the corner. Which is a lot easier to take this out, hopefully. Yes. Oh my god, how... Where is that in there so much? Okay. Well, we got it. This bracket is off, so we can put our own there. How am I gonna do that? I need the laser level. Hold on. I have the laser level set up. Let's see if I can put some screws in there. Why is that so hard to do? And then in the middle, then I have to take this nail out, I think. Okay, it is high enough, but I do need to take the nail out. Hold on, I need a hammer. I have a hammer. It was there for like a Christmas star decoration thing. How do I take this out without damaging too much? Okay, I think it's fine. And then, how does this work? This goes there, and then I have to tighten the screw. Right, that should be it. Yes, and 3 more screws. Okay, I'll be back. And we're done. No, we're not, but this is what they are going to look like. I like it. It's going to be a lot better than just a black hole in the evenings. So, but I do have to shorten them till like right above the radiator. So I put some pins in there, and let's shorten this. I do have enough left over for the front door. I don't know about the back door, because I feel like that's a little bit longer window, so we'll see. Wow. This is not a good sewing table.
Oh no.
A pin fell right through the crack, or the seam. I keep saying crack, but I mean seams.
Yeah.
And then this side needs to be cut off. I have made that mistake before. Cutting the wrong side
the wrong
off.
side, yeah. And maybe you can tell why Pixel is in kitty jail?
Yeah, you're in kitty jail, aren't you? Because she goes absolutely crazy when I do this. She loves this stuff. Her eyes are huge.
Yeah.
She loves this stuff and she will eat it. And that's not good for a cat. So I usually sew in a different room. But we don't really have a different room right now where I can do this in. Because we are renovating some places and then there's a lot of stuff in other places. So we have to do it here. I will try to be quick, okay, Pixel? But you usually don't care to be in there for a couple hours, so you're just gonna lay down and you're fine. Let's see. How am I gonna do this? Do I need to measure? Am I gonna be that precise?
I don't want to say anything, but
What?
that's curtain.
That was the first curtain. But this also looks very crooked.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's really me.
I think you have to measure from the top.
Yeah, but I don't want to.
Then just do it by eye.
Okay. I don't want to put it on the ground because there will be too much hair from Pixel.
Yeah.
Just like this?
Yeah.
No way back. I need to sew more so I have more sewing confidence because... Ow! Why are you putting your paw in my butt? Pixel. That's not nice. Hi! And then... How do I sew? This way?
You have to do this more often.
No, I'm like, which direction am I sewing in? Yes, this way. I need my creative office space.
Yeah.
One down. One to go. We have two curtains that are shorter. Let's see if I did it right. This tunnel is not very wide. I feel like in those curtains the tunnel is better, but probably different type of curtains. Let's see. What? With the noises again. Okay. We have curtains. Are they the right height? Not that I'm gonna change it if they're not, but that looks pretty good. I do think this is a slightly higher, but I think it's fine.
Let me take a look.
It looks okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Nice.
Let's put the things on. This one, and then we need to attach the rail. No. And we have to tighten the screws here so this doesn't go up. That is on. Okay. That looks good. It doesn't have any pleats, but I think that's more this style of curtain. that it doesn't have
Yeah.
the pretty like pleats
Could
in it.
be, yeah.
I might have to iron it at some point.
Yeah. Or use the hand steamer.
Oh, if we have a steamer, yeah, we could do that. That might work as well. Okay, that is on. And then you need to be on.
Can you do the screw to the back? Or?
I can, yes. Is it ugly to the front?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. We have a curtain. Happy Yvette. We have a curtain. Very happy. We decided to go with the blue because it is a bit more
Light blocking.
it is a bit more light blocking, but we can still open it. It is a little bit hard to do, but I think it's mostly going to be closed anyway.
Yeah.
So I like it. And then you can just do that if you want to look, peek outside. And then we have the same at the back door. Can this one open just as, yeah. These are not easy to open, these types of curtains, but it's okay. I think mostly they will be closed anyways. I need to iron this as well.
Yeah.
Or steam. I have to steam all the curtains.
Yeah.
Okay, we have curtains.
Yeah,
Amazing.
very nice.
And Pixel is freed out of her kitty jail.
Yeah. I think it's a bummer we didn't get the door handles working.
Yeah, that is a
Yeah.
bummer. I really expected that to be an easy job.
Yeah, me too.
Which, it's always like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you think it's easy, it's going to be very hard, and then when you think it's hard, it's easy. Like these curtains, I've been postponing to do this for a while because I thought it would take me hours, and it only took me
Maybe 1 hour?
an
Hour and a half?
hour and a half, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was an easy job. I thought it would be the other way around. The handles would be easy and the curtains
Yeah.
would be more difficult. But I guess I'm better at sewing than I think. These are moments that I miss my mom, because she used to always help me with sewing. So I wish I would have been able to FaceTime her and ask, but I did it.
Yeah.
I didn't need her. Would have been nice to be able to call her. But I did it all by myself, so I am very proud of myself for that.
Yeah.
And that is going to be it for today. So, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Have a nice day, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.